Hello everybody, welcome back to Project C1. Bit of a problem with this one today. It's not starting. And to be honest, it's not surprising because it's been sat here for 2.5, maybe 3 months. It's winter time, it's not been used. It's just not enjoyed it. So these things happen with batteries. So to that end, I'm going to try and jump start it using this little thing. This is an Artec jump start battery thing. Let's open it up and show you. It's kind of a cool little piece of kit actually. It started my XC60 once. It's a battery, it's not so small. Press a little button to check the charge state and such things like that. It's got a torch, a couple of USB outputs. This is where you plug in the actual jump start cables itself, which are pretty small. They are only that big. Nothing to it really. But you plug that in, stick it on the battery, and turn the key. So, for now, we'll give this a try, and we'll see what the engine is actually doing at the moment. We'll see what symptoms it's showing. So we're in the cab, and if we turn the key, all the usual dash lights come on, all that sort of good stuff. The radio has not remembered time because the battery's dead. And if we turn the key, this is what happens. Now that tells me the battery doesn't have enough power to turn the engine over. So we'll give it a jump start and we'll see what happens. Right, so we've plugged it in. LEDs are doing the things like a built-in test sort of thing. Under normal circumstances, what you would use is another car, in this case a big old Volvo. When you charge a battery, it does generate some flammable gases. So what you'd be tempted to do is put black to black, red to red, and if you do cause a spark, you blew to bits. So what we're going to do instead is take the negative, plug that onto the actual earth strap itself, because that's as close as we can get to the battery here that's got any sort of metal connections on this engine, because it's all kind of plastic. So we'll take the positive cap off. We'll put positive on the positive. That's doing its thing. That's measuring 14.7 volts. So we go back inside the car now, and if we turn the key, there we go. She lives. So with that running, all we have to do now, take these off. Job's a good one. That wasn't too bad, was it? So there we have it then. The engine is running quite nicely. It needs fuel. It's running very smooth at a firm just under 1,000 RPM. I've set the clock on the radio again, so hopefully that won't lose its power again. This Artec piece of kit is actually really good. I'm very surprised at how well that took it then. I mean, has used absolutely no battery at all, so I reckon we can get a good, I don't know, maybe 10 starts out of that. In the meantime, take it to work, charge your phones, that sort of thing. Use it as a torch. I believe if you push and hold that, yeah, there you go. Nice bright LED torch going on there. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, brilliant bit of kit. I mean, you know, this measures its own voltage, and it also comes with a few other bits and pieces. So we've got the cable that charges it. It also does a few other things like charges phones and whatever, lightning connectors, USB-C, all that sort of stuff, and a socket for 12 volts just in case you don't actually have one, but we do, and all is good. So I recommend that bit of kit. It was, I don't know, 50-60 quid off Amazon, and it was a while ago. It was during the first lockdown, I think it was, that I bought that, because my Volvo had a battery problem that took it to Halfords. They said, oh no, it's not the battery, battery's fine. Took it to an auto specialist, battery's knackered. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, this is really good. At this point, I'd like to let you know that this little air freshener scent here was by today's sponsor, called With Hate Kate. More of those in a second, but I'm going to take this for a drive, give it a quick charge. The alternator doesn't actually have the capability of charging Like, this is not a generator enough to charge the actual battery. So once we've taken it for a drive and all that sort of good stuff, then we'll put the battery on charge overnight to give it a proper charge so it doesn't go flat again. Well, that was a nice easy thing, wasn't it? This little battery, it's amazing. And that jump started my XC60, which was the D5 engine, which is the 2.4 litre twin turbo 5-cylinder diesel, big lump like that. So if it can start that, start C1. But anyway, as I alluded to in the video, this little thing, this is a car scent, and it's a custom flavour. I think this is blueberry and vanilla or something like that. Yeah, pretty good. They are reasonably cheap, and they are provided by today's sponsor with Hate Kate. It's a family-run business. You've heard this name before, so go check out the link in the description. Follow her on Instagram at the bottom there. While you're at it, you can follow me on Instagram down at the bottom here, and remember to usual all that good stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and if you do feel like you've got any value out of this one, then subscribes are great, but you can buy me a coffee and that's better. That helps me like run this channel, and because it's not cheap, it's all done out my own pocket and all that sort of good stuff, which I don't mind, so feel no pressure, but it does help me. I have an idea for a future mod, but it's not going to be a cheap one, so we'll see. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.